give it up.
Hailing from, where should I say?
Ohio. Please put your hands together for Xandria Phillips.
Yeah.
Hi.
Yay. Yay.
This first, can you hear me?
Oh, absolutely.
This first poem is called Social Death and Address. I write to you from the predicament of blackness.
Shit.
You see, I've been here all my life and found on the atomic level it's impossible to walk through most doorways. I can, however, move through walls. I write to you from the empty seat that isn't empty, from a tenure track train to Angola Penitentiary. I write to you when a feel is copped. I write myself out of bed. I write to you as the spook who sat by the door. I write to you from Olivia Pope's apolitical mouth. One of us... One of us gets liminal every so often, slides through a doorway like a slice of rye or pumpernickel into the toaster. Toast is a grain cremated twice. Once through its skin, once cross-sectioned. I am here because I could never get the hang of a body death, though it's been presented to me like one would offer a roofied cocktail or high-interest loan. I am only here because I started eating again. I am only here because I am ineligible to exist otherwise. I'm only here. When your mother went appliance shopping, she had the option of purchasing my hands. When your boyfriend went out for groceries, he returned with my breasts in a twist-tied bag. My name is read aloud, and the vowels become spaces for a man to enter.
Oh, shit.
I'm only here because I left and returned through an Atlantic wormhole. In the American version, Eurydice is knocked up before the viper injects her with death. In the American version, the fetus is black. Eurydice dies. Her death is not physical. In the American version, the fetus dies and its death is physical. In the American version, Orpheus's lyre is a gun. Eurydice thinks of doctors, or rather a cold hand. It feels like one is sliding its sterile nails over the curtains of her womb. Once a healer's hands passed through my flesh, and I went on trial for stealing 10 fingers. My spoon scrapes the bottom of a bowl, and it sounds like a choir of my siblings naming stars after their favorite meals. Physicists are classifying new matters and energies. Dark matter, black flesh, are in high demand, and we never see a penny. I urge you, if you see a sister walk through walls or survive the unsurvivable, sip your drink and learn to forget or love the taxed apparition before you. I got one more little one. I have a series of poems called the Cyborg Assemblage, and all the cyborgs are named after physical or linguistic ways of oppression, or ways of oppressing black women. This one's called Mammy. Fingers, 5 of them, are matches, are stolen. A clean dish is a dish aimed and fired at. Strike me again. A child fed is snake venom on my nipples. Strike me again. An alteration is pins left in at the seams. Strike me again. My back and belly, a black welded iron. I am the most silent thing in the house. I scratch my shoulders to light the way about my rooms and pantries. If I had moral scraps, I'd at least make the beds before I unmake them with sweat. This is not a liquid of labor. This is thigh honey. A slow pour. A Sunday is every type of day speed. My mouth is a closet full of wedding dresses, and I rake satin, tulle, pearls, crystals over the throat of a man I call lover. We leave the house, sometimes for the forest. I always forget that I never open my lungs fully within the confines of 4 walls, a roof, a lock. Thank you.